Hello, hello. If you're here watching this, you probably know me. And usually I do videos to help with things like anxiety. However, today I'm doing a clip to raise awareness of an issue around a process called Right to Choose, and actually to ask a favour of you all as well, but I'll get to that point. So currently, some of you will know, some of you won't, that if you are awaiting a ADHD assessment via the NHS, the wait lists are huge, and in some areas they're actually about 10 years, which is excessive, isn't it? So if your wait time is too long in your local geographical area, then you can use this process called Right to Choose, and you can choose a different ADHD provider from a set list from the NHS. And they can conduct your ADHD assessment. Yay, great. And it's a lot quicker. So sometimes you're still waiting months or even a couple of years, but it's not like 10 plus years. So this is great. It's working. There's still a lot of people waiting. Um, and there's a huge backlog, but at the moment it is working. However, there is currently a change going on. They are trying to push through a change in Right to Choose, and they're trying to do it under the radar so that we don't know it's happening as the public. So I want to make you aware of it if you aren't already. So Right to Choose, as it is, will stay, and the providers will be there to provide the service. However, they are planning to limit how many people per area can go via Right to Choose each year. So, as it's proposed at the moment, if they are successful, it will be about 25 to 40 people per area, per NHS area, who will be able to get their assessment every year, which is not very many people. You might think that sounds okay, that sounds fine, along with the NHS ones. NHS provision is very limited, they are pushed to their max. And 25 to 40 people is not many, given that most areas have thousands of people on their waiting list. To give you an idea of some of the statistics that have been provided by ADHD UK, a wonderful charity supporting people with ADHD. So they tell us, according to BBC Verify, that Sheffield, one example, just Sheffield, Sheffield last year saw 3 people for their ADHD assessments. So this is the NHS provided 3 ADHD assessments, and they have over 6,000 people on their waiting list. If things go to this and we have so few people be able to be seen annually for their ADHD assessments, that means a wait time of over 2,000 years for the people at the back of the wait list. That's not ideal, is it? So if they do this, if they make this discreet, subtle change, the wait list times for individuals awaiting their ADHD assessments is going to skyrocket. So not only are the NHS wait lists huge, but actually the Right to Choose wait list times will also be huge. So rather than having your assessment within a few months or a couple of years, you are still going to be waiting 10 or more years. Now, more complexities to this. There are issues around when Rights to Choose is limited about medication. So some people who have had their assessments already via Right to Choose and have their medication via Right to Choose to control their ADHD symptoms may suddenly find that no longer are they able to get their medication if they have shared care agreements and that sort of thing with the NHS. It's complicated, I know, but it's a massive problem. We can't let this happen. So something that I would love you all to do is to go on to the ADHD UK website. I'll put the link in here. And in there, there is a link to click, and you can email your MP. The template is all there for you. Just pop in your name and your email address, and it sends it all for you, which is great. So they've made it really simple for us to do. They will locate your own MP in your area with your postcode. So it couldn't be easier to do, and it's the only thing that we can do to try and stop this change going through and to help the thousands of people in every single area of England who are currently waiting for an ADHD assessment, and the thousands of people that are going to be waiting for ADHD assessments once they join that queue. Okay, I thank you so much. I've taken up plenty of your time. Thank you for listening to me. I'm sorry it was a long one. Take care. Bye.